Hello everyone. So in this video, we are going to move all zeros to end and the order of the other elements should be same. Okay, so we will not change the order of other elements, only we will move zeros to end. Okay, so here I will use a swap based approach. Okay, I will swap the elements. So first declare one temp variable to store the temporary value. Then we'll use for loop int I is equal to 0 comma j is equal to 0 j greater dot array dot length. Okay, so here I will see, so this I will point to the zero element and j will point to the some value. Okay, that is not like not equal to zero. Okay, so let's see. So here inside this for loop, what I will do, I will put one condition: array of j is not equal to 0. Okay, so here what I will do, uh, what I will do, I will swap the element inside this if array of j is not equal to 0. If array of j is equal to 0, then will not swap. Okay, we'll just increase the value of j by 1. Okay, so let's start here. In first iteration, okay, the is 0 and j is equal to 0, means both is pointing to the 0th index, and the 0 index the element is 0. Okay, so this condition will get false. Okay, so here I is 0 and the j is 0, so this condition will get false. Okay, so in next iteration j becomes 1, I is still 0. Okay, so in next iteration, j becomes 1, I is still 0. So now what we will do? We will swap the elements. Okay. So here we will swap the elements. So let's start. Okay. So here what I will do? I will assign the value, okay, at I index to the temp. So at I index value is 0. Okay. And I will assign the value at j index to at array of I index. Okay, so at j index, what is the value? 1. Okay, so that 1 I will assign to that array of I. Okay, so here the array becomes 1 comma 0. Okay, so here j at jth index assigning the temp very value. Okay, so here it becomes array becomes 1 comma 0. Okay, and then increasing the index of I. Okay, the count of I increasing. In next iteration, a j becomes 2, I becomes 1, because here I we have increased the count of I by 1. Okay, so in next iteration, if again we will check if j is not equal to 0. Yeah, so at j at second index the element is 2. Okay, so this condition will get true and the control will come inside this. Again we will swap. So at array of I index, what is the value? Array of I 0 is there. Okay, so this 0 assigning to the temp. Okay, again at array of j index, what is the value? Means at second index the value is 2. Okay, the value is 2. So this value assigning to the array of I index. What is the index of I? 1. So at 1 index assigning the value 2. Okay, and then array of jth index assigning the temp value, means it becomes 0. Okay, again increasing the count of I. So I becomes 2 and j here j becomes 3. Okay, so it will do for all other index also. Okay, now first let's run and see what is the output. Yeah, see here we have moved all zeros to end without changing the order of other elements. See here, 1 2 3 -1 -5 -7 -2 5 9 10. Okay, so the order of the other element is same, only we have moved it to moved all zeros to end. Okay,